Good morning, all. We are back to the little one catching the bus. Woo! I'm so happy about it. Like, oh, it's so much more easier to get set up in the morning when I'm not running like my feet are on fire to get back to the house. Good morning. I'm starting with Facebook and YouTube this morning. Just gonna finish up getting set up and making sure I'm streaming everywhere I need to stream. And we're gonna get this party started. Let's see. Let's come over here. Oh, actually, I may have some time to do one more thing. One more thing today. Let me do that before I get rolling. Good morning, all. Let me put this over here. Okay. How y'all doing? I'll fix this later. Yes, it's raining hard. Just FYI, I am live. Good morning, those of you that are coming in on Facebook. I am just slowly getting myself together. Good morning, Miss Patricia. I saw you hearted this live this morning. Good morning. I'm just finishing up getting myself set up. Let's see. Let's change some things here. All right. Sometimes you just gotta take your time. Sometimes it's just worth it to take your time, not rush what you're doing. It's the last Friday of March. Yay! Let me give me a little post out here to a couple of places. We're 3 months in. We are officially 90 days into 2025. And though it has been turbulent, I'd be lying if I said that it was not a turbulent 90 days. But I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I can help provide for my family. And I'm working too much and a whole lot of jobs. But in the words of Color Purple, but God, thank God I'm here. And I'm glad you are here too. All right. Y'all don't know about life unless you know about randomly quoting randomly quoting. There we go. Color Purple. The lines from the movie The Color Purple. Good morning. I'm gonna be setting up over on TikTok, so just bear with me, and then we'll get started. What am I gonna change this to? Oh, I know. It's been a good week. I've really had time to settle in and think about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what I want to do in April, excuse me. And I hope you guys have had time to do that too. Let's see. Good morning, all of the above. Just getting my little self together this morning in preparation for today's walk. Low-key, I kind of wasn't going to do it. Good morning, Crafts by QLC. Good morning, Be Digital Love. Man, I'm starting kind of sort of on time. My daughter is back to taking the public school bus that my good old-fashioned taxes pay for, and I'm here for it. I ain't even gonna lie. I am here for it. I was stressing out trying to drop her off because by the time I would drop her off, I had exactly 9 minutes to get home to start this call when I wanted to start it. And so it's actually been quite stressful. And even though it's raining this morning, I had to drive her up. She wanted to take a umbrella, but she can't close the umbrella. It was a whole thing. Even with all of that, I was still able to come back home and get started with what I needed to get started with a lot easier than dropping her off to the school. Even though I know she likes to get dropped off, sis can't do that. What I can't do is that every day for the rest of the year. But in her words, we've got about 10 weeks left of school. So, since we've got just a little bit of time left before school gets out, I'm just, and then I don't have to bring her at all. I'm going to count it all joy. Let me read these. Because you love, you woke up late. That's all right. You needed that sleep. 9 hours, baby, you needed that sleep. That's what I need you to know. If you slept for 9 hours straight, what you needed was all of it. I slept about 4.5, 5 hours. So I'm glad one of us got some decent rest. I slept well and deeply, but I went to bed kind of late. And then lately, I've been getting up at 3 a.m. and I do some work in the morning. And though I am tired, full disclosure, I am tired. I'm getting a lot done, and I'm really getting stuff done that if I wasn't getting up early, I wouldn't get it done at all. And that's just the truth. So I can't do this forever, but temporarily, while I got multiple things going on, I'm gonna do it. Good morning, Miss Patricia. You're still all over the place, but you're better. Hey, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. All right, guys, I see y'all slowly coming in. Y'all not used to me starting this early, but I'm gonna really try to get back on track with starting this early. It is. Sleep is crucial. So here's what I will say. For the most part, I go to bed fairly early. So I get right now I'm getting between 5 and 6, 7 on the weekends. And that's just the way it's gonna be until I can get this work done. I have been slowly cutting things off my list. There's some things that good morning, Toya. There are some things that I've been nipping, so I'm not having to get up as early. Glad to see you. Glad to see you this morning. So that hopefully by the time school starts, I can maybe move it down to maybe 4:30 a.m. instead of 3. The 3 is really for me to get 3 solid hours worth of uninterrupted. The spouse don't need nothing, he sleep. The children don't need nothing, they sleep. I need it 3 hours to just work. All right, so that's what I'm doing, but I'm hoping it's a temporary fix and not something I'm having to do long term. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all know it's Friday, and on Friday we talk about our wins, what went well, how we are successful, what have we been doing to be successful. That's what we talk about. So in the chats, let me know. Miss Patricia said she's still a little all over the place, but she's better. Tell me what better looks like. What does it look like and feel like to you to be better? All right. What were your wins this week? We want to celebrate those wins. So let me know in the chat. Toya, how you feeling? Toya. Yes, Toya. I was so excited. I got to see your real face. I was like, it's Toya. Toya will be speaking at the AI Summit as well. Woo! She's going to be one of the speakers. Girl, I know you ain't. Don't be talking about no, oh no. I was like, it's her. It's really her. She said, oh no. She said, oh no. That's a good thing. You can be the face of your brand. There's nothing wrong with that. It helps build trust. You will not be able to lurk in the background forever, my friend. So she and I will be presenting. Toya, when are you presenting and what is your topic? And I think, in my opinion, that might be your win for the month. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Be Digital Love. The link to the AI Summit is in my profile. I put it up there this morning. It's in my profile. So go to my profile. Go to my pin site. To my profile. Just click on there, and it's at the very top. And then, Toya, let us know your topic. You're the last one on day one. Okay. What's your topic? And I, I hope you're marketing for it. Come on, sis. Come on, sis. This is a huge opportunity. And I know it can be nerve-wracking. I definitely am nervous, but you're not alone. And you certainly can do this. Okay? All right? So Toya is presenting. She just finished her certification. I'm presenting. I just finished my certification. I present Friday. She presents on, I present Saturday. She presents on Thursday. And she's the last session of the day. And I'll be dropping this in the community as well. So keep a lookout. I'll put it in the Morning Motivations community. If you're Patreon, I'm going to put it everywhere, child. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on the TikTok. It's going to be on the Instagram. Y'all know how this goes. Y'all know how this goes, okay? All right. So what are your wins? What went well? How have you succeeded? Good morning, Chims. Good morning, Choopy. Piper Leah, 1968. Good morning, Hess. My Facebook folks, I can see you're watching, but say good morning, because I did not wake up in the bed with you last night. Good morning, Coach Dean. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I don't know what that means, but we'll roll with it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Keep them coming. Thank you for the glitter badge. Keep them coming. Dean, what was your win this week? Toya, what was your win? Be Digital Love, what was your win? Miss Patricia, what was your win? Put them in the chat. Let's take a look on what was going well for you guys. We're finishing the last Friday of March strong. Take a breath and feel that. You're here. That's already a win. We're about 90 days into the 2025, and let's keep it real. It's been tough, emotionally tough, physically tough. The uncertainty of it all could feel like you're holding your breath and you're at the edge. For some of us, it's shifted us into all kinds of emotional spaces. But look, I'm here to tell you, we are here. We survived. And that gives me hope that we can make it just one more day, because that's all we need to do. All right. All this week, we've been mentally and physically, hopefully, positioning ourselves for what's next, the month of April. All right. Today, we're going to get visual with that. We're going to talk about the visuals. So that's what the focus is going to be. Tell me those wins. Put them in the chat. I want to see them. And today we're going to talk about visually how you're going to prepare for the new month. Ooh, come on, Miss Patricia now. You get an A because Miss Patricia has win after win after win. So her wins are that she went live twice this week. She scheduled posts and she reactivated her VIP page and just overall better with consistency. And I did see one of your lives that you did this week. Earlier this week, she was like, I'll just schedule some content. But by the time she got done, baby, she done did 3-4 things. And that is what I want y'all to understand, that if you could just do one thing, you'd be surprised how much you can get done by the time it's all said and done. All right? All right, so Toya's topic for the AI Summit is turning uncertainty into opportunity, practical AI. I love that. Toya, full disclosure, I'm going to watch the replay. I'm actually going to be, I'm never in office for my job, but I will be in office for my job all next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, basically the whole conference. And so, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to watch live, but I'm going to be cheering you on because you can do this. Also, I went and practiced with April, and it did take some of the jitters out. So if you didn't schedule some practice time with April, I recommend that. And then the rest of your title is Strategies to Boost Productivity and Profitability. Come on, girl. Come on with it. It's going to be a great presentation. Be Digital Love says, I consistently been posting and growing for that live button for 30 days. Be Digital Love, how does it feel now that you're on your consistency train? And tell me a little bit about what that experience is like for you right now. All right, Toya says her win was not letting the deadline pass, and she almost did because she got nervous. I feel that that is a win because I sure thought about it too, child. I was like, I could just let the 20th roll on by, and then that'll give me more time to prepare. So I feel you. That is a win. Congratulations on staying the course. I keep reminding myself, Toya, that nobody knows what I'm going to talk about. So it doesn't matter. That's what I keep, like, they don't know what I'm going to talk about. I just need to talk about it and come on off that stage. My new GPT, so Dean said, my new GPT I created this week and how it's touching people about their gifts. So you're making that huge impact and helping people see themselves in a brand new light. I love that. Congratulations on that win. Because when people see themselves better, they can move forward much faster and efficiently. So I love that. Great work. Yes, she has been. Be Digital Love has been doing a great job. I can't wait to go live with you and be in your audience. I can't wait. Okay, yeah, Toya, I did it with April yesterday, and literally, I just got on the call. Everything that I have planned to do, I acted it all out. So if I plan to talk to the chat, I acted that out, and she responded as if she was the audience. All right, so it was a very good practice, good opportunity. And if you schedule with her, she said, and you need to do it again, she said she can come back and do it again. Kelly, what is your win this week? I must have missed your name. What's your win? All right, Toya, my hope is that you are able to get that. My tummy's been giving me some issues too. It's like I'm having a like I've been taking this med for a long time, like 6 months, but this last time I took it, the side effects was like, woof. So I definitely understand what you're coming from. And then being nervous about the presentation can kind of exacerbate that. But just know you're not the only one that's nervous. I think we're all nervous. But take a big, deep breath. It's going to be okay. You've worked for it. You earned it. You put in the time. You can do this. Okay? All right? Love those wins. Those of you that are coming in throughout the rest of this call, please drop your wins in. If you're just watching, perusing, let me get those wins. Drop them in the chat. I know you. I don't know who you are, but I know you out there watching. So go ahead and drop it in the chat. Okay. So this week, I'm going to give you a high-level review of what we talked about this week. Monday, we reflected on March, what went well, what didn't go well, where do we want to improve. And I challenged you to give yourself some grace about what didn't get done. All right? We're going to brain dump, get it all out. We're going to plan, and we're going to execute going into April. All right? Tuesday was about the energy and our mindset about going into the next month. Wednesday, we had a little listening party. I don't think I'm going to do that again because as soon as I turn that audio on, my watch count went to like 3. It went shoop. It was almost like the algorithm was like, oh, you playing music? Oh, okay, turn this off. But it still was cool. All right. And then Thursday, we talked about having a position of practice and practicing some of the things that you want to have happen in April today. All right. The last thing I want to cover is all about the visuals, doing a visual update for your business or your brand. This is a great time to update that profile photo. If you've been following me, you know I like photos that represent the person or the brand. Unless you're a huge entity like Canva, Walmart, Target, CVS, most people aren't going to know your logo, okay? But they might connect more with you and their brain might trigger. So if you're comfortable with being the face of your brand, be the face of your brand. Everything changed when I removed my logo that no one was familiar with and put my face on my profiles. All of them, personal and professional profiles. Okay? Update those cover photos, any banners, your Etsy banner. Okay? Bios, headlines, update those. Links, your pinned content. If you have anything pinned on any of your websites or any of your social media profiles, go update that. All right? That Canva banner that you still got sitting on, I'm talking to myself now because this is me. That Canva banner that's been sitting on your Etsy shop since you ran a sale back in October, it's time to update that. All right? Don't go look at my Etsy. Don't go over there. Etsy's not I'm not putting a lot of energy over there. All right. Your offers. Do the links work? Are they easy to find? Because if somebody got to work to find your stuff, baby, they are not going to look for it. They're just not going to buy. All right. So give your pages a refresh. Everybody been creating a Pixar version of themselves. Maybe that needs to be your profile picture for this month. Do that. All right. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can commit to update one thing this month. One thing. Okay, so Kelly's win was that she has a new client for publishing services. Come on here. Toya said, Toya said she's sick every morning. Her kids clocking her. Like, mama, something you need to tell me, mama? Why you sick every morning, mama? Tell them to mind their business. You is good and married. Mind their business. And Dean is right. It's the in your head scenario, all the things you're thinking, but in reality, they don't know. They don't know nothing about what you're about to say. So there's nothing you can say that's wrong. All right. Be Digital Love says, I'm excited to watch. We're going to be by your side on the screen. Sure will. And I'm excited for y'all to be there. Also, do us a favor. Make sure you share. So the AI Summit is a good opportunity for people to just learn about what in the world are people even doing with AI. That's what it's good for. It doesn't cost anything unless you want the replays. But if you don't, if you've got people in your world who are curious about, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm sharing with my old coworkers that I'm cool with. I'm asking my family and friends to come because it's free. And it gives them a little bit of an opportunity to learn and really get more insight about what folks in all kinds of industries are doing with the AI. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Kelly said her Avatar Amplified course is coming up. It's already a hit. Come on, sis. Come with that fire. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations on that win. And Dean is correct, Toy. What you know is worth sharing. Okay? And Dean, you changing fun flip-flops to steel-toe boots. Come on, sound like you getting to work. That's some working man ideas. Them is some working man. Listen, I'm yelling at you and me because I've got my Etsy page is the only place where I just ain't did nothing over there like that. And that's correct, Toya, right? They need to mind their business unless they're gonna be giving you some child support. If they're not gonna be helping you, then mind their business. What's wrong with you? They better quit. All right. So can we update banners? Put a 1 in the chat if you have time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got time to be making Pixar versions of yourself, go on and take that same Pixar version and update your profile and quit playing with us. All right. If you got time to do that, then you absolutely have time to update your profiles. Okay? I don't want to see the same profile I've been seeing, profile photos that I've been seeing for the last 6 months. Okay? Now, let's talk about why this is important. In particular with Facebook. So when you update your profile photo and your cover page, TikTok will actually push that post out to people you haven't connected with in a while. So it's a great opportunity to reestablish with folks that maybe haven't seen your content that, yes, sis, sir, I'm still here. What I do is I update the photo, and then in the comments, I write a little bit about what I do. I write about my offers. And then people always come back and say, oh, it's beautiful. I love this photo. Oh my, whatever. But they also see my content about what I got going on right now. Now, here's the cute thing with Facebook. With Facebook, if you can't change your profile every day or even every week, I would say monthly or quarterly is good. So that it'll push that algorithm. It'll push your post out to more people. Okay? Yeah, Toya, I have not. Look, this week we're getting this presentation stuff together. It's been a lot. And so I haven't made a Pixar. Now my daughter did last night, but I think I'm gonna do it for my profile picture. I think it's going to be like what I do. And I know it only takes a second, but I have to be mindful of my time. And it's just I can't do it. Yes, Miss Patricia. So Pixar is a art style, and so what people have been doing is uploading pictures of themselves into ChatGPT, and then they're asking ChatGPT to use that image of themselves as a reference, but make it look like a Pixar character from a Pixar movie. Good morning, Candy. How you doing? Candy, today we're talking about how we can refresh our visual landscape to prepare for the month of April. Question for you, Candy. I know you know all things Discord. Is there any benefit to updating your digital landscape on Discord? Just curious. I don't know much about Discord. I know that on Facebook, when you update your profile, that post goes out to more people than normal. And then if people comment on it, if people comment on it, then of course it'll share that post even more. Right? That's why when people get married, when people have kids, lots of people will like, love, and comment on that kind of post, and it'll go far and wide. All right. Have a good day, Be Digital Love. I'll see you Monday. She spent 30 minutes last night playing. So, Miss Patricia, I'm going to give you an idea. I know you sell paparazzi jewelry, but if you took pictures of yourself in different pieces of jewelry, you could upload those pictures and make Pixar cartoon-like versions of yourself with the jewelry. So that's one way you can apply that AI to the work that you do. Yeah, Candy, let me know. It may not help or hurt anything in a Discord community to update your digital presence, but if there is, let us know. Miss Linda and I have been talking this week, or the last 2 weeks. We have to up our pace because it was getting too easy at the pace we started at. So I'm gonna be a little bit more winded. Y'all need to be prepared. I'm gonna change the game up again because I'm asking y'all more questions because I'm gonna be eating smoke, trying to catch my breath in between. All right, so I saw some confirmations. Many of you are going to be updating these profiles. My other recommendation is to screenshot your profile as is. Ask ChatGPT to tell you what you need to do to optimize it. SEO optimization, business optimization, engagement optimization. All right. What we don't want to do is we don't want to have somebody scroll past our profiles, our content, because we haven't updated it since 2018. All right. Dust off those lead magnets. Let's get these lead magnets in play for the month. Let's grow our email list for the month. If you've learned something new, create a lead magnet around it and push that out this month. Okay, maybe your audience has shifted. Then you've got to figure out how to engage with them effectively. All right. And it's not just about business, y'all. This is about confidence. This is about showing up in the world and inwardly and outwardly with your digital presence, that you show up and show people that you're a verifiable, trusted source for your niche. All right. Confidence is contagious. And when you take the time to show up with clarity in your visuals, your messaging, your offers, everybody's going to respond differently. Okay? It's not about just looking good or things looking nice. It's about feeling good about what you are putting out. Okay? So do the check-in, make you a checklist, make some tweaks, and upload the picture that feels like you're now, not your last season. Okay? So here's my challenge for today. Pick one thing, update. Y'all know I gave y'all a long list of things you can update, but most of the time, I'm only gonna ask you to do one. All right, tiny progress compounds, and you'll look back 6 months from now, you'll be much further than what you started. All right, drop a 1 in the chat if you're ready to step into April clear, fresh, and visible. That's my word for the day. Let's step into this next month, clear, fresh, and visible. All right, I see the ones coming in. All right, it's going to be a good month. I got to go back in. Let me go back. Thank you. Good morning, Bree. Good morning, Infinite Rocket Power. Let me go back. I got to go back, Candy. You have to use certain integrations. Do you think it's worthwhile to use the integrations, or are there other ways to engage and get to the same place? Yeah, I missed that message, but I saw it now. I had to go back. All right, so the AI conference, Toya is speaking on the 3rd. She's the last session of the day. She's going to be talking about how to make AI practical. Okay. So you use webbooks. Cool. Good. Regina, are my eyes deceiving me? Hey, friend. Love your friend. Hey, girl. My eyes are deceiving me. Go back to sleep. Let me look at it. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Where you at? What are you doing here? And hello. Regina, we're talking about updating your visuals. So before the 1st, taking some time to update cover pages, profiles, all that. And we're committing to update one thing as we go into the next month. Oh, and she put an exclamation point. She might be woke. Regina and I always joke because she's a night owl and I'm an early bird, but there's like this 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. time period where we probably could meet because we're both basically up. She's up and I'm waking up. Yeah, I told her a long time ago, girl, don't come on that call because I already know. You sleep. And the same goes for me. So when it's 11 o'clock and she's doing her thing, baby, them eyes be closed over here. Oh, okay. I got you. I was about to say, who is you? Like, was she hacked? Miss Patricia, you can do this. Just the fact that you've gotten so much done in the last week. Let's keep growing that confidence to keep coming to these calls or watching the replays, and let's get your confidence up because you're already doing the work. All right. I have been neck deep in Adobe Illustrator and getting ready for this Canva Frames class. I am so on fire about this class, y'all. We are going to be doing a lab. This is a lab. All right. I'm going to show you a step You're going to do the step. I'm going to show you the next step. You're going to do the step. And we're going to do that multiple times so that by the time you leave that class, you know how to make a camera frame in Adobe Illustrator. Now, here's the deal. I've done my homework. I've done the research. I've taken all the classes I can take. If you are someone who wants to create camera frames with AI art and they look really polished and sellable, Adobe Illustrator is basically the primary place that you're going to be able to do that in. Okay? But this is more of a learning lab. So those of you taking classes before, you know I do the most. I have ebooks and tons of links, tons of resources. That's not how this class is going to run. We do a step, you do a step. I do a step, you do the step. Then we're going to practice. All right? In addition, I'm going to create some additional resources that you can take with you so that when you're on your own, you can grow the skills. Okay? Because when we get to class 3, I can't spend 2 hours on Adobe. So I need you to learn Adobe now. Class 3, I've got to spend a bulk of that time on Procreate. Because we're going to use Procreate to help us create AI frames, frames with our AI art. Okay? Now, it's not too late. If you want to take that class with me, and you're not a part of the Patreon, click on my profile and go to my landing page. Good morning, Farron. All right. Go to my landing page, DM me, and I'll send you a code. If you send me a DM, I'll send you a code so that you can get a discount off. Oh, thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna step our way through it. Then when we meet in April, Mayish, you'll have all the skills. So you know how to make camera frames in Canva. You'll know how to make camera frames in other tools like Photopea. You'll know how to make camera frames in Adobe Illustrator. And then we're going to bring in Procreate. And I'll show you what you have to do in Procreate to then build the camera frames in Adobe Illustrator. All right, so that's what we're doing. Now you got 2 options. You can join the TRM Learning Patreon, where you're going to get my class, Regina's class, and Todd's class for one low rate. I'm telling you up front, if you have bought 2 out of the 3 of us' class, you probably just need a subscription. You need a subscription at this point because you're going to save a lot of money. If you buy all 3 of our classes individually, it runs between $150 to $200 each month. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting over my fear. Queen Chris, she says, I'm so excited for this class. I'm getting over my fear of Adobe. Me too. Mm-hmm. I was scared of it for a long time. But the last year or so, I've had several moments where I've had to step into it. And so, though I don't know everything about Adobe, I definitely feel, or Adobe Illustrator, I feel way more knowledgeable than I did before. I'm just telling you. I'm learning right here with y'all. You guys just get to take advantage of my ability to take what I learned and put it into measurable tasks in a class. That's what I do as a day job. So let me be clear. I've been taking complex tasks and creating learning around it for 20 years. All right? I did it in high school and middle school with students in several subjects. I did it with adults. Adults are much harder. They're actually 54 million% harder. I did it with adults. And the concepts at that time that I had to facilitate for adults were complex. Also, adults are less likely to trust that what I'm saying is valid. So I have to come even more prepared. And then the last 5 to 6 years, I've been doing it just for the world. Business owners, creatives, educators, whomever. All right. So I've been doing this a long time. And because of my day job now, and with the support of AI, I believe there's not a single thing I can't do or that I can't figure out. All right. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the Canva Frames class. I'm excited about what we're going to do together. But those of you that will be in attendance, this is a working session. If you choose to observe, that's fine. But it's a lab. You're going to walk out of there with skills that you then need to continue to practice in order to get better. Okay? So that's Saturday. Then next week, well, Sunday, we have Sundays with TRM. Every Sunday, we'll be there. I think Rhonda Fisher's on this week. Dion is on with that bomb. She did the bomb embroidery GPT a couple weeks ago. She's on this week. If I miss somebody's name, charge it to my head and my heart. Please remember, I'm still walking on a treadmill and talking and thinking. So if I miss somebody, charge it to my walking brain and not my heart. All right, we'll be back with Sundays with TRM. Then next week is the AI Summit. I'm going to be talking about the AI Summit every day. Go ahead and sign up. It's free. If you want the replays, pay for them. But it's free. All right? If you work remotely, turn that thing on and listen in the background. And my real ask is to share it with those you know. The link is in my profile. Go give it to your old coworkers, your current coworkers. Give it to your friend who keeps asking you about this AI thing that you're doing. People need to see what folks are doing with AI. They don't get it. They can't buy something that they don't understand. All right. Good morning, Miss Janice. Hey, Miss Janice, how did that keyword report? Did you like that keyword report for the affirmations? Let me know. All right. Toya will be Thursday, last session of the day. I will be Saturday, 1:15 p.m. Central Standard. All right. I'd love to have you sign up, share the link with others. Even if you can't be there, the biggest gift you can give me is to share it with somebody who might be interested. All right. All right. And then what's up after that? Then Regina's got a class coming up in a couple weeks. And Taya's teaching, what's Taya teaching? Reels. She's gonna be teaching reels in a couple of weeks. All right, so keep your eye out for all of that. It's a busy, I got a busy 3 weeks, but I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. All right, y'all. I actually started and finished on time today. Look at God. I'm gonna take this pace down. Yeah, just be aware. I'm gonna be asking more questions and breathing in between. Yeah, 1.6 miles, so right under 2. About 40 minutes worth of movement. That works. Worth 40 minutes worth of real movement because I've been moving slow this month. But I'm back, and I'm ready to jump into April full force. I got dreams, y'all. I know y'all got dreams. I got dreams. I got goals, and I'm gonna make them happen. I don't care how hard I gotta work. I'm gonna make them happen. Good morning, Couture Customs by Gina. Miss Janice, if you go to my profile, please go to my profile. Click on it says pin site at Just Martine. Click on that. Good morning, Miss T. Go to my profile, and it's at the very top. And I posted my time and date, but it's 3 days, and it's all free.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up my Adobe class stuff. Hopefully this morning, and then this afternoon I'm gonna plan out my email sequence. For that, y'all listen. Here's what I'm learning, and y'all just gonna have to be sick of me. You gonna see this chocolate brown face every day, once a day. Actually, I'm lying twice a day because I'm going live and I'm gonna talk about the AI summit. All right, and then I'm gonna post a static post. Okay, and then I got a video I'm probably gonna repost a couple times. Okay, y'all be mad. Don't be mad at me because I'm doing my part. That's called marketing. If you don't tell people what you have to offer, they don't know. Okay. Thanks, Regina. Man, I'm trying. I got goals, man. I got things I'm trying to do. And as you know, Regina, like the second half of the year, I want it to look a certain way. So I'm trying to put in that work. Oh, good, Toy. Yeah. Send them emails out. That's my plan this afternoon, to do my email sequence, and because I want people to be there. I want you guys to be there. Morning Motivations community. I want y'all there. I'm gonna shout y'all out. Y'all know that. I had to take a beat because I was writing my speech. I was like, dang, I ain't even say thank you to my friends and my family. So I gotta go back and add that in there. I was like, dang, I ain't even shout them out. So y'all go ahead and come on. Come on in the room. Show up the hours that you can. It's all day long. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna have to pop in and out and watch replays later. Thank you, Miss T. I appreciate you. I've been seeing your camera frames too. They pretty. The new listing that you put out, they look really good. All right, y'all. I done sweated for real today. And my husband says, you be over there sweating, it be filling the room up with the funk. And I don't be believing them, but I'll probably believe them today. I'll probably believe them today, y'all. Because, woo! But it's what I need. It's what I need. So I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to go get some Febreze. I'll be right back. All right. YouTube and Facebook, you guys have a great day. And those of you that'll be taking the class, I'll see you Saturday. Join the Patreon so you can get all 3 of our classes for this month. But yeah, I'll see you Saturday and Sunday.